We're kind of in the home stretch, though. I think I was at the chapel. Or was I at the underground? I was here. Because we didn't know what to do here. Oh. Use this ring that she gave me, that's right. What? What? See a locker down there. It's so finicky because I was like clicking on the door and it just doesn't use the door. Like right here, clicking on this, it's obviously interactable. Does he just not interact with it until... Oh, look at all the cages are fitted with lighting. Save charm. Take a charm of saving. No map. How have we had a map anywhere else? Shine the flashlight, turn it off, and try.
Nervous system made up of a dark and shiny mass, about 15 inches long by 7 inches wide. Chaotic structure. Reacts directly to white light, contracting like a pupil. I'm taking all the samples needed to carry out a biochemical analysis. I already believe it possible to assert that the main elements composing it are zinc and beryllium. As for the others, I'm mainly interested in their central crystalline structure. It's that structure that I need to extract and inject. Who goes there?
Alan, don't even think about it.
I could have gotten rid of you a dozen times at least, but I'd rather you have a taste of darkness while you're still alive. When my friends are done with you, your body will still come in handy for me.
What?
You could answer when I call.
Aline, I just ran into Alan right in the middle of one of his macabre experiments. He was up to his elbows dissecting... I don't want to know what.
Horrible. But where are you?
In an underground laboratory. It looks as though Alan's experiments require quite a bit of material. And corpses.
Corpses? Human corpses?
I don't know. He hightailed it out of there and cut off the power supply. I'm stuck here in the dark.
I found a floor plan. I think it's the layout of the lab. Wait, there's an exit just next to the operating table.
Okay, on my way.
Where did she find a layout?
The doorway's blocked with metal bars. Alan must have set up an automatic locking system.
Wait, the plan includes the layout for all the lab's power cables. It must show where the locking mechanism is.
Thanks, Aline. You're a lifesaver.
It's probably
Try not
the...
to make a habit out of it. Wait, I've got a problem.
What?
The locking mechanism is outside of the lab.
Aline, we have to find a solution. maybe if I turn all these devices back on...
We could provoke an overload and free up the door.
Okay, let's try it. Where do I begin?
There are 2 tables with an experimental device on them. Follow the wall to the left of the door to find them.
Okay, it's a real house of horrors in here.
House of horrors in here. It's a real house of horrors in here. All right. No.
No, that's no good. Come back the way you came.
Like actually trying to like search for extra things like ammo, and she's like, no. How does she know which way you went? No. Where did it go? Did it just despawn?
No, that's no good. Come back the way you came.
These machines are out of order. What was glowing? Right there. Whatever that is, and I can't do anything. I think it's this. There. What? Poor Shadow Man. Isn't that another game? I was actually kind of curious about that one.
Electric arc, but nothing's happening.
Wait. Keep going with the other devices.
I hope at least this will be of some use.
Keep on going after you get past the table, and you'll hit the corridor. Go through the passage and head straight on down the corridor.
The cells corridor.
Anyway, the light switch is at the very end of it.
All right, I don't really have much choice.
Well, it looks like I can just avoid them.
Straight ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Her interruptions, seriously.
Straight ahead.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not asking her for anything. She's just coming up and saying it to me. This is not a very well done part.
Okay, I just lit a projector, but I didn't get any of the promised overload.
Have some patience.
I'd like to see you try it.
The light switch is in the side room. Go back the other way and turn right at the intersection. Then follow the corridor.
What intersection? Because you don't have a map. And the... Oh, God. This is... Get off me. So, they're only here for quick attacks. Get off me. Because they go away immediately afterwards.
Follow the wall. You can't miss it.
How does she know this? I don't think they really did any damage to me either.
Straight ahead.
Oh my God.
Yeah, okay.
No, that's no good. Come back the way you came.
Well, I will. But there's this. From Christopher Lamb to Obed Morton, my patience has its limits. You promised me results and I am still waiting for them. Your brother's escapades are of little interest to me. I agreed to take care of your family's considerable debts, and I granted you the loans you requested. I supplied you with all the raw materials you claim to have need of. Need I remind you that you are useful but not indispensable? It would inconvenience me greatly to have to use, how shall I put it, more persuasive means to obtain the translation of the tablets, and a copy of your brother's work notes. If I do not receive a reply to this letter, I will not hesitate to employ the necessary methods to achieve my ends. Christopher Lamb. Who? My dear Alan, if you are reading this letter, it means that the curtain has gone down on my farce of a life. You are still young, but I know you will understand. When I entrusted you with the statue and told you to talk about it to no one, I noticed the surprise in your expression. You must realize that this statue represents a great danger to the world of darkness, so that you shall never forget the dangers and the importance of our goal. I leave you this half of a photograph. You standing in front of the gate, and never forget that you are not alone. I'm confident that you will one day manage to translate the tablet's engravings. All the Mortons except your father have managed the task, even if you do not have the benefit of DeSerto's help. I leave you with the huge responsibility of this choice. I am far too much of a coward. Go easy on your father and take care of your mother. Eden Shaw is your only help now. Remember, he could also turn out to be your worst enemy. Okay. I feel so the overall exposition of the game with the story is not, or it's too much lore dumped all at once. We have mentioned this before, but I feel like the story they're trying to tell is actually pretty well done. I just feel like there's too much information, not enough introduction of the characters, and as a result, it's very difficult to follow along with aspects of it. Because they expect you to remember this entire Morton family line through like 4 to 5 generations, but we have not been introduced to any of the characters outside of just severe lore dumps.
Aline, you should see this. I don't even want to know what Alan... I just turned on some kind of laser beam. Okay, in theory, now's the time that something should happen. Nothing's happening. I'm gonna stay stuck here. That's it, it's working!
Okay, take the door to your left and cross the laboratory to reach the exit.
Thanks a lot. On my way.
An empty cabinet. Why was I able to see this before? There's something there. Otherwise, it wouldn't be shining like that. These machines are out of order. Unless it's shining through to this. I don't know. Alright, objects. I have so many save points.
Support. I've got 2 statues. And you?
Same. I also have 2 statues.
I went by Alan Morton's lab, and I'm starting to get an idea of Lamb's goals.
And what about your friend?
Fisk? I don't think these scumbags even gave him a fighting chance.
You mean the Morton brothers?
No, I'm talking about Lamb and Johnson. Fisk probably never even set foot on this damn island.
So what are you going to do?
First of all, I'm going to get us out of here. It seems that if I keep going, I should be able to reach the cellars beneath the manor.
When I was down there, I opened a trap that leads to the greenhouse.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, so if you play from Eileen's point of view, I think you're supposed to experience different aspects of things. I don't know how much hers playthrough... Does anything count, Walter? Hydrate after I just drank some. Hydrate more. Hi, Blocks. How are you? God. I don't know how much of the game varies with the two of them. I feel like the dynamics between Edward and Eileen is really lost in translation. Like, they really wanted a dynamic for them, but... sometimes they're, you kidding me? Sometimes they're way too light in their interactions with each other, considering everything that's going on. Aw, spooters. No, more like head crab things. They definitely look like head crabs. Trying to get away from them because I don't want to have to just waste ammo on them. It's kind of pointless. The screen shake is something they've overused a bit. It was interesting when they did it a few times in the beginning, but now it's like they just overused it. So one of the criticisms a lot of people said is that this game starts off relatively strong for what it wants to be, but then very quickly kind of loses focus on what the hell it's trying to be. It doesn't know if it wants to be an adventure game, an action adventure. It doesn't know if it really wants to embrace the horror aspect. And that's apparently one of the big criticisms, and I kind of agree with that, because I have a hard time understanding what the hell the game wants to be when I'm playing it. Is this where I came from? Yeah, that's where I came from. And there, like I've said before, there are aspects of it that are really, really good, that seem awesome, but overall, there's a lot lacking in this. Am I in the house again? In the radio. What the fuck is the radio room? You want to use the tape recorder, yeah.
Lamb, is that you?
Professor Morton, what a pleasure to hear from you.
Don't overdo it. Did you receive the documents?
Yes, and I wish to thank you for them. Say your brother's work has made great progress. His notes are extremely clear. I had the feeling I was reading a medical course for first-year students. However, I remain convinced that you could have sent me the contents of the writing tablet's translation a while back. You wouldn't have been trying my patience by any chance, would you?
Stop it. You sound like Alan. You've no idea what is going on here.
If I believe what is in your twin's notes, it must be close to hell, right? I sent you 2 of my best agents.
2 agents will never stand a chance. What we need is the entire army.
The army? The army? Don't get carried away now. You've managed perfectly well until now without my help, right?
You are a downright bastard. Come get me out of here right now.
Mr. Morton, I do not think you understand me quite well. Thanks to your brother and yourself, I have made great headway. For me, the great day is drawing near. As of now, you are of no more use to me.
Lamb? Lamb!
It was made in a time when the industry was starting to pull away from horror, but then some people still want it. Quite a few games slaughtered around this time because of it. I don't think that's accurate. Because this was made, 2001? Resident Evil strongly revitalized the horror franchise, and I think Resident Evil came out in 97, 98 or something like that. It came around in the 90s. So horror games were very much still an interesting part. This one in particular, I think, as I've mentioned before, not knowing for certain, but it feels like they were trying to redo the original Alone in the Dark game, and they kind of lost their direction of what they were doing. I'm not entirely sure because Infogrames has usually released quality products. I'm not sure what caused this to have issues. But I don't think it was because of companies pulling away from horror at the time. Store seems sealed up. Huh? I didn't know I could do that. Resident Evil started taking to a more action-oriented direction in 4 made. When did 4 come out? Because 4 was still horror-based, even though it was more action-oriented. Um, am I not supposed to be in here? It's easier to see it when big changes happen in the industry, but you can still see some of the smaller ripples of change before then. I think there was something else that was going on with it. But the game definitely, a lot of its earlier stuff in the early parts of the game feel like they were trying to redo and recreate the original Alone in the Dark, but they were trying to make it more accessible and... I don't know what else you would say. More accessible and more... having more tropes that the modern audiences or that they think would end up wanting, such as turning Edward from a Victorian guy into a more modern guy with a trench coat who is super edgy to all get out. Eileen being the more stronger, independent woman who, honestly, it's like, she's way too independent in her attitude. She's all like, I don't need you, and she walks off, and then she gets scared from something, and then later on she sits there and says she doesn't need help with anything, and it just makes no sense. What is the point in here? I also think the guy that was talking on the radio recording was probably Deserto, but is covering himself up as someone else. Which, again, aspect that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I can't even use the radio. She just won't respond to it. No, but as far as Resident Evil 4 becoming more action-oriented, I think that was also... I don't think that was a part of the whole industry with the whole, like, trying to pull away from horror. I think it's more along the lines of, look at Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider was pushed out 1 year after another year after another year, and people started criticizing it for not revitalizing the formula. Resident Evil was doing the same. Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, they all had the same game engine. And while Resident Evil 2 was... very highly praised for its systems and how it ran things, Resident Evil 3 was still received well, but if they had released yet a fourth game within the series that was the same, they would have started receiving the same criticism Tomb Raider did. I think they changed up Resident Evil 4 with the intention of trying to shake up the formula while still maintaining everything they wanted for the Resident Evil franchise. I don't know why I'm going backwards, honestly. Like... Objects. Grab metallic plate. Photograph. It had the picture on the back. There's like no reason for this photograph. Am I supposed to go backwards? Almost all the enemies are gone. I just... All the lights are off again. I mean, whatever. That was that. Am I missing something I was supposed to have in here? My problem is I don't have a map available in here because they didn't want a map. So that Eileen could give you instructions, which is stupid. Is she... How... I don't understand how she was able to give Carnby instructions for this, considering... I mean, we had this red laser, right? Where's the cool music that bops? I need a walkthrough. Because I don't know what I'm doing. An empty cabinet. That's a lock right there, right? I don't know what's glowing on that. I think it's the switch over here. Yeah, it's that switch. Opens up walkthrough page. Radio room, Wilbur, is probably the best one. I could open it up on my phone, but I think I accidentally closed that page out. I mean, I'd probably would have to look up a whole, like, history of games made by Infogrames. But I know of 2 games off the top of my head that I had played back in the day that I never finished either one, but were supposed to be fantastic in their own right, and was one of the reasons why, if Infogrames had made a game, pay attention to it, because it was going to be good stuff. One of them was Silver, and the other one is Outcast. Outcast, which has been remade. And I do have the remake on Steam. I got it when it was on sale. Game will make sense eventually with some of the weirdness if this is the version is the one you think it is. It's... If it starts making sense by the end of it, I find that kind of dumb. Because the thing is, the lore dumps have been too bad. I'm gonna point this one out again. 49 pages. I didn't read it. I picked it up, saw how many pages it was, and I said, fuck this. By that point, I had already been finding document after document after document after document that was a minimum of like 15 odd pages, and I know the font is big, and I know that the paragraphs are relatively big, but it's too much information dumped all at once with nothing for me to attach things to. Names are kind of very... There's so many names thrown at me, it's very difficult for me to keep track of everyone within the family. Certain characters I understand, that's fine, but as the player, I've not been introduced properly enough to the different characters for the story to be as deep and convoluted as it is for me to be able to make sense of it. Go to the back of the recorder room and use the tape recorder. I already did. Oh, this is that room. I know where we are. because of that thing. This is the door that leads back into the house. Then go through the doorway opposite the stairs.
Aline?
It's a lot to read when you can't be asked to read it. The game can't be asked to give it to you properly. Like, you can only use notes to info. Don't throw in some monologues, damn it. Yeah, there's nothing like that. All of the back history on the family has been lore dumps on just text. And it's been very difficult to follow along with. While I'm intrigued by a lot of what they've been trying to do, go through the doorway opposite the stairs. Where's the door? There's a door right there, but you can't see it because the isometric camera doesn't face it. Ever. And the only reason you know it's there is from the map. The door is there. This is the door for the radio room. The door is here. Oh, now it does. After you've unlocked it, now it does. The thing is, so the game was starting to win me over earlier on, but the more I've been playing it and the further I've gotten into it, the more I dislike it. I'm intent on finishing it to see... I don't want any mic X, thank you. I'm intent on finishing it to see it through to its end and see it overall. This is the area we came into in the very beginning. This casket had a key inside of it, but it also had a very stupid wannabe jump scare. It was really, really dumb. Where are we trying to go? Well, there's that door. I mean, I can't think of anywhere to go with the house. This gate is locked. Can't even see the... and the only reason I know there's a gate down here is because we came from there. Once again, change your camera angle. Change it. Gate is locked. I have to find the key.
We have to. Quick! Alan is about to perform the ritual that opens the gate. I can feel it.
But can't you do something to stop him?
I am too old. I do not have...
Hey, don't quit on us now. We still need you. What are we supposed to do?
Recover the last statues and meet me in my people's sanctuary. That is where the gate is located. With some luck, we might get there before Alan does.
Why did you keep on working for the Mortons so long, without ever doing anything?
Have you never said to yourself, the time has not yet come? Well, that is what I told myself for 50 years. But now I know that my time has come.
What do you mean?
If Miss Cedrak is here, it is because some men meant her to be. You are here because a god meant you to be. Oh yes, I know, you came to Shadow Island for your friend. But think this over. You rushed here without even asking yourself any questions. To come here seemed self-evident. Fisk was nothing but the trigger, despite the deep friendship you had for him.
How do you know all this?
I too came here, Mr. Carnby, and since then, my dreams are like books in which the future is written. But not my future, yours.
Aline? I met Edenshaw. We've got to find Alan.
I know. Is that all he said?
I have this funny feeling he knew all along that I'd come to him. I know this'll sound strange, but I feel as though I'm linked to what's happening here.
Kinda like deja vu?
No, it's deeper than that, like shreds of some lost past.
Me, it's my whole past that's in shreds.
You've been speaking to Obed Morton.
Yes. And he's not my father. But let's say I expected as much.
Aline, you've lived your entire life not knowing who your father was. A few more months won't change anything. I swear, if we make it out of this alive, I'll handle your case.
What?
But let me say this. Meetings like that are usually a big disappointment.
What? Okay, so criticism 1, Esteban. We met him once earlier in the game where he told us like nothing, and I don't even remember the conversation, but I know it was very vague and he didn't really tell us anything. This is the second time we've ever run into him. And it's like the old man's all like, oh, it's that Edward Conby. I'm going to go talk to him. I hope he's been reading all the documents around the house so I could just not have to explain things. He just comes up to you and starts telling you all this shit that you wouldn't have known if you hadn't read all the stuff around the house. Anyways, do we love Esteban? We don't know him. He's old. He can die for all I care. Objects. Save. Use. Get away. Ow. Stop getting caught on the environment. Just plain old packaging for gardening equipment. This is of no interest. This is bad. Get the hell out of here. Like, what am I doing? Sounds like cats yell. Yeah. They're also scared of the light, so you can just keep on using your light on them. Hi, buddy. Did they hit me? Wait, what? I have a feeling you pushed this down. You know why? Resident Evil. You're back with Noms. There's a spot right here that has no railing. I can't examine it to see what it is. But it definitely looks like something I need to know. It's shining. Look at that at the bottom. You can barely see it from what's angle, but it's definitely shining. I like how now I can push it for some reason. Maybe because I shined on it. Maybe I was finally in the right area. I have a feeling they're going to hit me as I'm coming down. Because they're able to do that, apparently. I mean, the moment I come down there, they're going to be on top of me. I should have killed them. Okay. You take a seal. You take an Abcana statue representing a bear. Succeeded the puzzle. Move the statue to break it before. Yeah. Is the door just supposed to be magically unlocked now? Can I push this? It's not shining. Plain old packaging for gardening equipment. This is of no interest. Gardening materials. They haven't been used for a long time. Wink, wink. God damn it, aggro. This door seems sealed up. The glass is broken. I have to use the bathroom. I'll BRB. Hello, guys. Alright, I'm back. Dilly's done with this, man. I'm kind of done with this game, but at the same time, we're so far into it. I don't want to just say I hate this game and then quit it. It's one of those games I wish had been so much better. I will say that moving him around, for the most part, the control scheme feels good. They did do a good job on that. I did always like from the get-go that you can point your weapon as you're moving. Especially considering Resident Evil, we were used to not doing that. I know that that was a conscious decision on the Resident Evil development team's part, though, was to not be able to move while pointing. They wanted to increase your level of tension, having to stand there and face something down, as opposed to being mobile and not having to. What am I even doing with here? So I have the statue. Did Esteban just leave a door open for us over here? Like the one over here? I mean, old man just appeared. Gate is locked. Of course he didn't. Why would he? Why would he leave that open for us? Alright, Wolver, where do I go now? Gate is locked. Object. Indian statue. Examine. That's supposed to be the bear. I think it's a bear's skull. To a trap door. Oh, that's right. She said she had a trap door in the greenhouse. Where? To a trap door, have fun. This is the trap door. I think I was heading the right way before, so down here somewhere. Get to the laboratory? You mean all the way back over here? I think the thing that bugs me is how would you know that you need to go back to the laboratory? There has been no indication of I need to go back to the laboratory. The monsters that were in here are gone, but I heard screams of something else. I'm weaving and bobbing in case something invisible is following. Oh, those things are kind of creepy looking. They should have, like, made better, attempt at getting us to, like, look at them before. I like how it just conveniently doesn't follow us. Okay, in the laboratory. Now what? Yeah, the sparkles is being able to shine the light through. So if your light is pointed in the direction of anything you can interact with at any point. No map. Are there swinging doors? No. Not that I'm aware of. There's the cabinet here that's empty. I mean, there's the swinging doors over here. These things. I like how we already had a ring for this. Oh, it's a whole new doorway. Thanks for not changing the camera angle. Use.
Aline? Oh, I see we both reached the same point.
We don't have much time. We gotta hurry. Or else our sacrifice will be useless.
Now you're talking like a native.
I feel like I've been entrusted with a mission.
Yeah, welcome to the club. There's a stela with some inscriptions over there. I'd like to know what it says. Follow me.
What? How
So, can you transcribe it?
What?
Wait. Yeah, I think I can.
What?
The gate is now before thee.
What?
The gate that holds the darkness back in the folds of the earth. Thou who are about to open it, thou must know that the night pushes the darkness back into these caves while the sun calls them out. Thus, if the gate is opened whilst the orb of day casts its first light, the darkness will spill out across the world, paving the way for its creatures, who will then roam the surface of the earth, feeding off the blood of all the children of light.
That doesn't sound good.
You can say that again.
First of all, how could she read that? There's no indication she should be able to.
I think these must be the 7 gods of light.
Yeah, and that guy in the middle, that's gotta be Hecatan Kiris, the god of gods.
Hey, do you believe in that legend?
Hey, do you believe in this island?
Come on, let's hurry up.
Why the Morton family was all like, yeah, let's open up that portal makes no sense to me if they found this tablet that was all like, yeah, opening up the portal's bad news for all of Earth and humanity. And instead the Morton family's all like, yeah, let's do it, man. I like how her pathway got collapsed. I want to see if there's anything back there. I want to see if the game was all like, lol, so we put stuff back there. You should have gone backwards and checked it. Or is this all just caved in? She probably, if you play her side, she probably goes down the stairs. The screen shakes and she goes... And then there's rocks behind her. And she's just like, huh, God. All this is under the mansion. I mean, I'm not gonna like laugh at it too heavily, considering the original Alone in the Dark has some like horrible eldritch monstrosity underneath the mansion in the first one. But the first one was a decent Lovecraftian game and was very, very, very new to the scene. This one is coming in on a relatively decently established horror gaming scene, and it doesn't know what it wants to do with itself. Do you want to open this trap door? No. Why would I do that? Fucking do it. No, why would I do that? Why do you give me a choice then? Why? Oh. You know how Isaac always talks about gore shadowing? I think we found the mother lode. Oh no. Are you looking at it? Do you see it? Oh no, they found your Halloween stash. A lightning gun, 4 first aid kits, a battery charger, 5 charms of saving. Wow, thanks. An avocado, thanks. Oh my god. Can I shoot her? He had time to change his clothes. So, even though he's old, he made it down here before us.
You, Alan, you have no idea of the consequences of what you're about to do.
Edenshaw. For years now you've been watching me, expecting this moment, just so you could see if your powers of witchcraft were still alive. But it's too late. You should have come begging long ago. You and I know that today's the day, or the night, actually. You're shaking. Yet you're like all the others, fascinated. I realize that only my father was able to fight the madness that courses through all of the Mortons, and that is what killed him. I am the one who killed him. And you want me to give up now? I've spent my entire life waiting for this moment. I never cared for your human world. My research has paid off. I have created a new being.
Face.
A being with no conscience, no feelings, no pain. A being who will know neither doubt nor hope. Soon my children shall rule the earth, and my brother, that coward, will be one of them. I know what this statue represents, and that is why I am taking it with me. You thought that by destroying my world, you'd fulfill your destiny? Don't expect me to let you have that happy end. Get out of my way. As for you, strangers, I know not what brought you, but you too shall soon experience the taste of darkness and oblivion. Light has for too long ruled alone. It is time for darkness to spill out across the world.
Oh yeah, no, the writing's not the worst you could ever find in a game, but it's the exposition and the way it's delivered. Like, the overall concept of the story is not bad. It's the delivery and the way they went about doing it is just bad. he walked towards it, then he's like, oh no, it's sucking me in, and turned around and got sucked in.
I was expecting thee, warrior, for I knew thou would come tonight. Warrior, thou know not thy father nor mother, and thou were born on the very day my son passed away, wounded to death in his struggle against the world of darkness.
What?
I am Hecatoncheirus.
What?
The god of the vivifying light.
What?
And I have chosen thee to lead the struggle on thy world.
Whereas his legs bent in a very odd fashion. You're so dizzy.
From now on, thy battle is my battle. Through thy dreams I will teach thee. Tonight is to be your first challenge. Fail, and thy world shall disappear. Win, and it will be nothing but a reprieve. So shall be thy entire life. Let the light be thy guide.
Did we need some, subpar wannabe god voice to, like, talk to us to tell us that we were the chosen one? Did they literally just go through the entire game and then say, a god has chosen you? We're like, oh my god, the chosen one.
Boy, am I happy to hear your voice.
How can you talk to her?
I had a strange dream. It's the first time I ever remembered one of my dreams.
That means you're on the right track. Where
What?
are you?
On a rocky outcrop, above an abyss.
You were lucky. Whatever happens, we've got to get Alan's statue back before sunrise. Ethan Shaw told me that the waters of the springs had powers of healing. That's good news.
What? Waters of what? Have powers of what? Can I throw myself off the edge, please? Please, can I end it? Look, we have a map. It's convenient. But we're not allowed to have a map of that laboratory. Get off me. Stop it. Betty, Shads, thank you for the 100 bits. Stop it. Stop it. I have a feeling they're going to keep on spawning. A luminescent crystal, your battery charger is reloaded. Poor doggo.
Oh, am I?
Aline,
That means you're...
on a rocky out...
You were lucky.
If it's gonna give me things to recharge my battery, I'm just gonna use this lightning gun. Like, why am I using the shotgun? Stop it. Stop it. Unlimited power. If it's gonna give me that option. Where's the, there it is. We'll come back for that crystal, I think. No, we'll just use it. Oh, wait. Stop it. We'll come back. I couldn't even see the dog because it was invisible for a bit. Please don't tell me you gave me a cutscene just for that. Oh, a rock. That was one unnecessary cutscene. They just respawn infinitely. I don't like the fact that they pop in so quickly that they become invisible. I will say that I'm annoyed by that. Just keep going. What? Oh, those things. I don't think we needed that. Just go all the way around. Not that way. Oh my God. Yeah. Excuse you. Where am I just supposed to go from point A to point B, or is there something I'm supposed to find? Wolver, do you know? Because if I only have to go from point A to point B, this makes it a lot easier. Just head south. The fuck? What?
And now you die.
Alan, no, don't!
What?
Aline?
What?
Carnby?
Alan just tried to kill me.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Nor the last. I'm starting to believe in my guardian angel.
Don't you think it's more like the gods of light?
No doubt. No doubt at all.
What was even that entire exchange? He just tried killing me. No doubt. I'm starting to believe my guardian angel. Don't you mean it's the gods of light? No doubt. No doubt. What? Is this more gore shadowing? Pick up an object. It's a flask. Photoelectric pulsar. I'm sorry, a what? The broken leg he can't have held up for too long. I have a lightning gun, but there's this photoelectric pulsar, which obviously is a superior weapon. Pulsar and Typhoon. What? Pulsar Inferno, Typhoon, Omega? Yes. All of that. Use this. You want to climb down the rope? Obviously. Stop it. I don't know what that did. That seems a lot more unwieldy, unfortunately, than this thing. I'm just gonna put that out there. Lightning gun's a lot faster. The pulsar is nice, but that thing charges up and then you have to release it. It's stupid. Hey, Solaru.
Alan, no, wait!
Shoot him. Shoot her! Hello, buddy. How are we? We're doing good. Isaac's working, but he's sitting at his computer working. I think he's done with his bosses for today. It's pretty normal, especially for Mondays. They spoke to him, and he was all like, fuck you for talking to me. I mean, bioluminescent crystal. Look at all these charms of saving that I have. What is he aiming at? I like how if you grab the crystal, it says it recharges your battery, but it doesn't recharge the gun. The gun has to be recharged manually. Your battery just, like, absorbs the extra energy and just says, I don't need this. Bleh. Fine with this. This is totally fine. I just fucking know what's going on. How did she get here?
There, I'd congratulate you for your courage,
How
but
did
I'm
she-
running late.
What?
And it's also way too late for you, like for the others. Nothing can stop me now.
Look! Look what you did to your brother!
Obed? But...
What? What? What even? What? Well, okay then. Were you thinking of this one, Quizzy, or are you thinking of the other one that was from like 2008, which I've heard is also not good, but in a different way, because this one is just...
2012, you need to play that one.
Why?
Because it's special.
Isaac says I need to play that one because it's special. I need more... I need another crystal. That's what I need. Is there a crystal in here? There's no crystal. The 2012 one was that one. It was so bad. What? The one that had a ridiculously bad car chase? Yeah, it's not this one. There's no car chase in this one.
Carnby? Johnson here.
What?
This is Johnson, Frederick Johnson.
But what the...
I've been listening in on your radio transmissions.
You damn... You better tell me what happened to Fisk, and I mean now.
I don't know for sure. I believe Lamb terminated him.
But what for?
Carnby, there's something you must know. I work, or actually I used to work, for the government. I was ordered to infiltrate Christopher Lamb's organization. But my boss was taken off the case. Someone double-crossed us, and my cover was blown.
Bullshit. Just tell me about Fisk.
I believe Lamb got rid of your friend because he knew too much about Shadow Island and the Mortons. You probably know that at one time Fisk was part of Bureau 713.
And you just let the bastard do it?
I didn't know what was going on, but even if I had, I couldn't have done a thing. Do you have the tablets?
Are you joking or are you just stupid? Don't tell me you didn't know Lamb has already retrieved the translation.
This is worse than I thought.
Just do your job and let me do mine. Over.
So a retired government official's been listening in on our radio broadcasts and just now decided to tell us this, but has nothing useful to offer. I'm gonna say it again, and I don't remember who said it initially, but I'm guessing I don't remember who said it. For a game titled Alone in the Dark, I have a lot of people running around me. Oh, there we go. Alone in the dark with friends in DLC. With friends, family, and people you don't necessarily want around, DLC. My God. Oh no. I mean, we kind of need the crystal, so... The crystal just popped back into existence over there. Ow. Stop it. You're never alone in the dark when you have friends like Carnby. What?
How is it not done yet?
How's what? The game?
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Why isn't this game done yet?
I don't know.
Oh no. Watch out. I feel like that taser thing just trivializes this.
Yeah.
So not only are you alone in the dark, but the dark is also afraid of electricity.
Well, it's light based, so of course it is. Just gonna run over.
You're very handsome.
I just stop it. Because reasons is like, hey, look, I got another one.
This is Johnson.
God, he's back.
What do you want now?
I have to warn you that Lamb knows at least one more spot where another contact point.
Oh, great. He knows where the gates are and how to open them. But what's he after?
I don't know, really. My mission was to find that out. I believe he wants to use the Morton's work for his own benefit.
Come on, cut the crap. If you knew all that, why didn't you call me sooner?
I thought my cover was solid, but Lamb had me under surveillance. And when I tried to contact my boss...
Stop it. You're breaking my heart.
Listen, Carnby, I know I owe you one. Both you and Aline. I got in touch with a reliable friend of mine who runs a helicopter company. We'll fly in and pick you up in an hour or two. Can you hold on until then?
Oh, yeah. Over.
Was that one just frozen for? Why am I even trying? They're just popping into existence. Let's keep going. Why is this still going? I like this random guy that's just on the radio now. There's no reason for him to exist, but he exists. Since when can we climb over things? Since when has he had an animation to climb over shit? I feel like they were running out of time and this is the end of what they did. Oh, these are all supposed to be Indian houses and things. This angle is bad. Just run. That was not good. That was not good at all.
Carnby, where are you?
I'm in a very large room with gigantic, ornate columns.
Then you're almost there. Hurry up.
Convenient bridge. Like a helicopter's a solution to all this? I don't know. Let me just point out that we've been dealing with the Mortons this entire time, and then we deal with Obed Morton, and then his brother appears as some sort of dark creature, and he's all like, look at what you did to me. We have no idea that any of that happened, really, by the way. And then he grabs his brother and jumps down a hole. I'm assuming they're dead and they're no longer the issue, and now we're going after this other person, and I have no idea who the other person is. Also, I can't jump up on this. I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, that's horrible. Is this a magical healing thing? A fountain from a natural source. The liquid looks like water, but it's phosphorescent. You want to fill your flask? Yes. We have an Estus flask now. Just one more thing left? Oh, thank God. Look at all the dead people. Hey, it's a statue. Three busts of statues, 2 heads are missing. What happened to my other 2 statues? I had 3. What happened to them? thing there.
Holy shit.
Where's the other gun? There it is. Hey, come here. So I noticed she pauses to attack. Yeah, no. Bye. Ow. Did he just do an ooga booga after he threw me? Did he seriously just pull an ooga booga? Come here. Hey, Damien John. What's the best weapon to use on him? Looks like an extra from Ozzy Osbourne video. God damn it, honey. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. And then Ooga Booga afterwards. Honestly, it looks to be this one. It says the rockets work well. Okay. Well, do I have any extra rockets though? I do. I have an entire case of them. Stop it. Man.
Holy shit.
Didn't have a chance to fire it. Yeah, we had a bunch of gifted subs last week. It was really, really sweet. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm dead. It's easier to reload than to go through that stupid ending. Is there a reason this game is actually terrible? Honey. I mean, I have no idea. He's so fast moving and it takes so long to turn around sometimes. You want an animated Bodhi headphone emote now? What? Oh, fucking hell. Are you kidding? The way he gently leads you. Yeah, seriously. The environment, getting the rockets stuck on them, is absolutely annoying. Like that. God fucking damn it. No clue if that even hit. There we go. Am I supposed to just knock him down and then what? No! For fuck's sakes. It's frustrating because I'm trying to get him to fire at him. You want to type bop but got the emote instead. Okay, when he goes down, go into an alcove in the southeast. This thing? What? Why did he T-pose? What? Sailor Moon transformation! What? I need this, apparently. I don't know. Where do I go now, Wolver? I'm just done. This is so horrific. It is. It's so horrific that you wonder why you would have spent money on. I'm so glad I got this on sale. It was like $1 on GOG. can't be used here. Gotta go probably here.
I have the statue.
Aline, over here. Everything's about to collapse. Run for it.
She's just so calmly walking over there. Oh, I'm moving. Okay, bye. I have to press... What? What do you... Oh my god. This is... No, stop it. Stop it. No music. No music. This was Alone in the Dark, the New Nightmare. This was god-awful, horrible by the end of it. Look, it's probably the most entertaining part was how bad the game got, okay? They literally started throwing people and names at us out of nowhere. What happened to the retired government official that popped up on the radio to talk to us for no reason?